Hello guys, today we're looking at something that people don't pay too much attention to, but pay a lot of money for. And it's a toothbrush. It's a smart toothbrush, and this one is by Oral-B. This is a 9600 version. And then we are looking not only at one of these, but we are looking at 2 and 3. So this is a top of the line model, the Genius X. This one is a top of the line model from the last year. And this one, the Oral-B iO Series 9, is the top of the line toothbrush from Oral-B this year. Yes, you're gonna say, wait a minute, this one was top of the line as well. Yes, so this one came out closer to the end of the year last year, so it's been top of the line toothbrush through the entire year this year, but then they came up with iO. And if you spend $300 on the Genius X, well, sorry guys, there's a new guy on the block. And if you stick around all the way until the end of the video, then I'll tell you how to win one of these brushes for yourself. This is a black version of the Oral-B iO Series 9 toothbrush. This is a top of the line brush and it comes in black color. Now let's see what's inside. And now we're looking at the iO version of this brush. That's how it looks like. There's a small monitor in the center, and you can see that the shape of it is different as well from the older models, right? So that's the older shape. It looks bigger as well, and this one is more similar to what Philips makes for their smart toothbrush line. And yeah, so let's see how it compares all together. So first of all, let's see what's inside. Rechargeable toothbrush. Yes, 4 brush heads. There's extra brush head. There's a power-to-go charging travel case. I wonder what that power-to-go means. Does it have a battery built in? And then there's a magnetic charger, same as in the older one. What else? Obviously the brush itself, yeah, and that's about it. So there's 7 smart modes. And these ones we already established that there are 6 of them. They're not outlined on this box, but they're outlined on the older box. And let's compare what these include, right? So first of all, it includes the daily clean. Yes, intense. So it doesn't have intense. There is a whitening, check. Gum care. So this one they call it tongue and gum massage. So same thing, I guess. Sensitive brush, yes, check. Super sensitive, there's no such thing as super sensitive on this one. And tongue clean, yeah, so they have a tongue clean combined with the gum massage here. Okay, interesting. They have a pro clean, which is not mentioned on the newer model. And what else they have here? Yeah, that's about it. So that's the difference. They just added super sensitive mode. Not sure what that means. Other than that, on the box, there's nothing else to look at. Oh, the back, right? So again, interactive color display. It tells us what mode you're selecting. So now instead of looking at the pictures here, you're actually going to be looking at the color display. Not sure if that's a cool thing to have on a toothbrush, but we'll see in a second. Smart pressure sensor. So indicates optimal cleaning pressure to protect gums and enamel. This one has 2, and a previous model as well, and one before that had it 2 as well. So red color if it's all good. Not sure what the minus means, like white maybe there's no pressure at all, and it's the green color, it means it's all good. Keep brushing. So AI, artificial intelligence with 3D teeth tracking, and it recognizes your brushing style and guides you to better brushing every day. Again, yeah, it sounds like it's using some kind of app, which probably most of you will not even use. And what else there? So magnetic charger. So the charger definitely looks different because, you know, the other one had kind of a pimple coming out of it to enter the toothbrush from the bottom. This one doesn't have it. And then I'm curious about the work time. Like, does it work 2 weeks, same as before? There's a 2 years limited warranty. There's a 2 years limited warranty as well on the older model. And I assume it's the same, yeah, 2 years on the mid model. Now let's have it open. You know what, having these stickers on both sides It's actually a good thing because the other two models, like the older ones, you can just open it at any time in the store and touch the things inside, which is not that nice. But here you would have to cut it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so nothing else is inside of the box. And that's how the box compares to the mid model here. It's actually the same box, identical inside. There is a manual or some kind of thing. Oh, no, just a sticker. No, it's a manual. It tells me how to download the app, change language, connect it, and select the preferred mode. And available I/O refill heads. Oh wow, so that's how the brush itself looks like. So let me pull it out. Feels like it's a tray for a smartphone or something, but it's not. Okay, so that's how they compare in terms of the size. So there's definitely size difference here. And now the newer model, in size, it kind of sticks all the way until like this notch here, and it's identical up to there, but after that there's nothing on top. Here there's this kind of shaft sticking out. On this one it's inside. Oh, when I touch it, it creates kind of that sound. Wonder how it works there. There is also some kind of sensor, I guess, here at the bottom, and that's about it, right? I'm not sure how good this portion is for cleaning, because on the older model it's pretty, like, you know, easy to clean it, yet there's still plenty of toothpaste is being stuck into these grooves. Let me show you here. I hope you're not disgusted about that. But yeah, so with regular use, even though like I try to wipe my toothbrush, like I try to rinse it, I take off the head, you know, rinse it and wipe it with a towel, I still have plenty of residue here, toothpaste, and that's how it looks like after a while. It's a normal thing for all of the toothbrushes, smart brushes at least. And yeah, so here I'm not sure how it will perform. Plus this, you know, shiny part, because the toothbrush will be kind of flowing around here. This is the part that goes into your mouth. What will happen is you'll have a lot of, you know, toothpaste stains from this brushed aluminum, whatever it is, or it's just, you know, shiny plastic, not sure. But yeah, so that's how it looks like. The bottom is, I think it feels like it's a metal. Yeah, maybe metal. That's how the bottom part compares for two. See, this one is slightly thicker, this one is slightly slimmer, or at least it doesn't have this kind of oval shape, right? Like this one, it's more circular. And that's how they look, you know, side by side. Okay, so the weight. The weight is about the same on two of these, which is a good thing, I guess, but that's how you power it on. So there's a monitor on a toothbrush. Yeah, you should like English. Oh, so you can actually, there's French, Italian, Spanish. What is this? White, blue. Oh, you can actually select your own color here, which is neat, right? So if you like pink, yellow, orange. On the older models you could not select that. It just, you know, kind of shines white or blue depending on the type of the brush, and if, you know, you pressure too much, then it would shine red. But this one, yeah, so there's orange, white. Can you see the white properly here? I hope you do, because this brush is shiny, so there's a lot of light reflection on it. I'll keep it blue like that, you know, it's a darker blue. It's a deeper blue. This mode you can cycle through: sensitive, whiten, gum care, and it's color display. It's pretty neat. Again, it's on a toothbrush, like who would think, right? You need it there. Super sensitive tongue clean. So let's compare the tongue clean, because I have it here outlined on the older brush. Okay. I'll try to bring it closer to the microphone. This magnetic thing at the top, it's vibrating. So it sounds like it's a completely different technology there. And oh, what's cool is it has a timer now on the handle. So I think they realized that Not many people actually using the app, and app is kind of useless. So they created this monitor for you to actually see, you know, what you're brushing. See? And then it actually can sense, you know, every time I move it around, so it can understand what position I am at and probably track, you know, where about you are in your own mouth. So with this one, that's how loud this thing is, yes. So again, and if you pressure it too much, you cannot pressure it too much by hand. But yeah, so, oh, and if you stop it, there is like unhappy face in there, like, dude, like, what you doing? Well, I have to say, I'm impressed by the amount of sound it makes. It's really light. Now I want to test it and see how it actually compares to this toothbrush in terms of the sound it makes with the headset. But before that, let's see what else we have in the box. So apart from this portion here, we have the new brush heads. This is one of them. It looks like there's like some kind of colored things, inserts inside the brushes. So these two are the same. And actually all of them are the same. There is no difference whatsoever. Yeah, so there's no difference in the brushes. I guess they didn't come up with the new styles just yet. Another difference I found between two brushes are the brush heads. On the older one, you used to have this ring at the bottom. Different people can use the same handle and use their own heads in here to brush their teeth. And they come in different colors for each brush you buy. With the new brush, this feature stayed, but it stayed in form of the picture at the bottom here. So this one has a heart, or this one, for example, has a cross, and there are several other variations of the marks on each head brush. However, the difficulty with the new brush head versus the old one is that you now have to have some kind of place to store them, because with the old head brush, you could simply just put it next to the brush and it would stand. But with the new one, since it's been cut off under an angle, if you put it down, it drops. Now that means that you have to have some additional holder for your brushes and probably spend extra dollars to buy it. The charger they kept is the same as in the other two. It's interchangeable. And then the base. So the base is definitely heavier. Oh, look at that. It's actually connected directly. So they kind of wasted an extra cable, which might be a good thing. I don't know. I would rather have one cable for two things at the same time, because again, for the environment protection purposes, and then in general, you know, like, why do you need extra cables hanging around? But yeah, so that's why it's heavier, because it's connected straight to your power outlet. So there's a transformer inside, and the brush, oop, I almost dropped it, sticks on top. Yeah, it's magnetic. I mean, obviously it's not that magnetic, but you know what, I don't feel like it's stable enough to even hold the brush. Maybe because of the plastic bag on top, the magnet is not as strong. I have to say that I had a bit more kind of, you know, security on the old stand there. Let me open it and see. I will be using this brush anyways, so let's see. Yeah, it's kind of, it's like it's magnetic, it's there, but like you see, like any slight touch, it just drops. Not sure if this is a good thing. Cannot say it's a good thing, but it's definitely not great. But then at the same time, how often are you charging it? That's another question. Like, how long does the charge last? The proof of concept about the stand. Drops. This one stands. Okay, let's set it aside and let's check what else we have in there inside. So we have the case, and they had to redesign the entire case because obviously they didn't want it to be the same as the old one. And again, that's corner cutting right there. So in the older case, first of all, it's made of a nicer kind of like soft material on the top here. glossy plastic on the sides, you know, this like nice sturdy button here. There's a phone holder, so you can actually put your phone here if you're in a hotel somewhere and you don't have the glass holder for yourself. So you can actually put it here on the side and use it as a holder for your cell phone. With this one, there's nothing like that. It's made of like it's made of also like a nice softer touch plastic, but this one feels like it's soft, and this part is textured. But on this case, I'm not sure I like it too much, because first of all, they cut out the extra space for the brush. There's only one that goes inside now. The brush itself, you know, goes in here, and you lock it inside. But it's not even, you know, like neatly made there, because see like all the gaps in between. I know it's a toothbrush case, but I cannot open it now. Something is wrong about it. Did I insert it incorrectly? Oh, you see, because I put it on the side, same as this brush here, that's why it didn't close properly. So you actually have to put it facing up. That's how it fits in there. Now it should be better. Still, it's hard to open. Yeah, so you have to press with 2 fingers here, and I'm a big guy, you know, like it's already kind of ridiculous. See, like this lock mechanism, it's not even, you know, being pressed like well. So yeah, the case is definitely a downgrade. There is also no charger for your cell phone, for your USB device, like we have on the older one. Slightly smaller, but for that slightly smaller, they took out like 2 primary features, the extra brush and the USB charger. Is it worth it? Not sure. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, so there is a manual inside, and there's register your brush for a $15 saving. So this is basically a saving on your refills of the brush heads. And then inside here there's a manual telling you, you know, how to use your brush, how to put things on, how they work, and etc, etc. So there's additional, you know, optional stuff you can buy here as the holders for your brushes if you have a larger family using the same brush, and, you know, troubleshooting and all that. So that's all you have inside. And just before we switch again, stay around, because at the end of this video I will tell you how you can participate and win this black version of the Oral-B iO Series 9. Again, it's not a big ask, just stick around and you'll see what you need to do to get your hands on one of these. What we want to see today is how effective this brush is, and if it's any different from the previous model. Minute and 13 seconds, and it wasn't happy about the timing. So with the old brush here, it doesn't tell you for how long you actually brushed it, and that's the main downside of it being smart without actually being able to show you something without your cell phone. In terms of the cleanliness, the new brush here has a bit more kind of pressure and pulsating against your teeth, so that makes your teeth, I guess, cleaner. One comment about the brush head though is that the brush head on the newer model is thicker down the base here. What that means is that you have to get used to this wider base entering your mouth when you're trying to reach for your back teeth, and you may end up spilling some of your saliva and toothpaste that was collected in the front part of your mouth. So if you're looking to save money, I can tell you that this brush does as good job as the newer one, and the new brush has the same features as the older brother, plus this additional OLED screen in the center, which takes out the need to set up your cell phone and connect it every time you're brushing, because it has a timer here and it has a built-in sensor that can... So I owned this brush for like just over a year, and I have to say is that this is the second time I have opened this app and actually used it. So the first time I used it when I just purchased the thing and I realized it's garbage, and the second time I'm showing it to you. And now let's talk about the elephant in the room. I hope you waited till the end of the video not because you wanted to hear about it, but because you enjoyed it. But in any case, so the elephant is the iO9 series toothbrush. Yes, it's exactly the same one we looked at today. This is a black version of it. Really cool, really neat brush. And it could be yours. It's an expensive present, and that's why we are setting a time limit on it. So we would have to get 5,000 subscribers by December 15th. Why December 15th? Because I want you guys to have it for Christmas, and I'll ship it worldwide. So by December 15th, I'm expecting to have 5,000 subscribers. And the rules to participate are subscribe, hit like, comment below why you would like to have this brush, which brush you think is a better one to buy if you're buying it yourself. And of course, share it, because we need to get 5,000 subscribers. And just think about it, on your Facebook alone, you have approximately 500 friends. Even if 10% of them subscribe, that's already 50 people, right? So, and if enough people share and follow the rules, then by Christmas, one of you will be having a beautiful smile. Please follow the rules and smile a lot with or without Oral-B. Good luck.